mine. Let your sleeping soul take flight, take me through the night. Down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Hanging moon in fog, mist will lead where you belong. Sweep me off my feet. Down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Inky amber.
Welcome to Your Mom Games live stream of Baldur's Gate 3. If you can hear me, please say hello so I know everything is working. All right, so you may remember in the last episode we brought Thaniel back from the Shadowfell, and today we have to go find Thaniel's missing half. Halsin has told us to seek a place where flowers still grow in the shadow-cursed lands. Among the blooms, we might locate Thaniel's missing half, the key to curing his illness. So one of the reasons I do this quest first is so I can start having Halsin in my party, because he won't join you until you start doing this. So now we have Halsin. Woohoo! The giant druid elf. So we are going to go ahead and level him up. When you bring on a new character later in the game, you have to level up all their stuff as if from the beginning. So let's go ahead and do that. He is a druid, so he has a lot of nature-associated powers. So I am going to make him a circle of the moon, which allows his form to be mutable as the mercurial moon, letting you shift your form into massive beasts and even primal elements. The primal elements part is the reason I choose this for Halsin specifically. I could also make him a druid of the circle of spores, viewing death, necrosis, fungal growth, and sporulation as just another part of life. You can manipulate such spores to augment yourself and harm your foes. I don't find this to be a particularly useful special subclass, but you do get a really cool dance, like the mushroom dance, if you choose this one. Now, Circle of the Land is great, and there is another druid. I usually give that to later, but for right now, we're just going to go ahead and give him Circle of the Moon. I don't find that one to be too useful, so I usually just kind of pick whatever I want because I am going to have a lot of spells to choose from as we go on. Dark Vision, Enhance Ability, Bark Skin, Flaming Blade, Flaming Sphere, Gust of Wind, Heat Metal is super useful. I like that one. And Lesser Restoration, Moonbeam, I love Moonbeam. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. And Lesser Restoration for right now. Definitely going to have Moonbeam because the shadows hate that. And probably for right now, I'll go with Enhance Ability. So I am going to subclass him right now for fighter, as I usually do, so that he can get action surge, but he is primarily for defense, so I'm going to leave that there. He does, you know, and you'll get to find out exactly what happened that led to that later on today. it's a very interesting story he has to tell about his forehead scar. So of course I'm going to give him Magic Initiate Druid for his first feat. And that's going to give him 3 new cantrips he can choose from. And I'll accept that. Druid level 5. This is where he gets Call Lightning, which is one of my favorite abilities that Halsin has. And he's not going to really need to speak to animals right now. I can always add that later. But I am definitely going to give him... I think I'll give him Fireball for right now. Okay. And I've already taken the liberty of equipping him, so he is equipped with his native armor. We will get some other armor for him later. I thought I had a different one for him already, but I don't. I equipped him with the Shifting Corpus Ring, which will let him blur his visage and also go invisible should he choose. The Corellan's Grace, it makes him a natural pugilist, I believe. And it's going to give him extra resistance since he's not going to be wearing armor right now, and the Crossbow of Arcane Force. So Halsin is all set and ready to go. To get to Thaniel's Shadowed Half, you have to go to the Shadowed Battlefield fast travel point. Okay, so we are going to head, let's see, right up here, I believe. And let me do a quick save now that all that is done.
Once, you could hear nature's symphony in this place. Now, it is quiet. Quiet and dead.
I can make some animal noises if it'll make you feel more at home.
You bleat well enough as it is.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play. Someone's coming. Someone new. Maybe they want to play. I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek.
That's him. Like an echo of Thaniel, remolded by the curse. We need him if we're to put a stop to all of this.
Will you play with me?
Who are you?
I'm Oliver. I'm 7. Will you play with me?
Don't you have anyone else to play with?
I have a mummy, a daddy, and a doggy. They'll be back in a while, but you're here now, and I want to play.
What are your parents' names? Maybe I can find them.
They don't need names. They just need to be mummy and daddy and do what I want. Now play with me, or they'll be angry with you.
The boy doesn't like these questions because he has no real answers. And perhaps no real family.
Have you seen another little boy around here? He's called Thaniel. He's very special.
He's not special. He's nothing. You shouldn't say that name. Forget you ever heard it.
Okay, I know who you really are and where you really belong. You need to reunite with Thaniel.
Spoil sport. I'm not going back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time.
He may. Don't make this harder than it needs to be.
Not harder. Impossible. I don't want to play with you anymore.
I'm
He's
hurt.
fled. We need to track him down. Wherever the curse is the strongest, that's where he'll go. That's where he'll feel safe.
Okay, so we are going to follow him in just 1 second.
Don't give me trouble now.
So this is going straight to Helzen. That's not it. Ring of Mental Inhibition. When a foe fails a saving throw against one of your spells or actions, they gain mental fatigue for 2 turns. So we'll take that right now.
No one stopped me yet.
And off we go. Oh, there's Daddy. Oh my.
At the ready.
And Mommy. She seems to be immune to necrotic energy. I should know that.
Knees high.
Let's see what Karlach has for us. Ooh, until the end of the rage, flowers and vines sprout around you, making the ground difficult terrain. Excellent. Friends until the end. Okay. I'll put him into wild shape really quick.
I'm ready. On my way.
Oh, they look just like him. Well, these little guys aren't too hard to take care of, but you can really waste your time on them instead of focusing on Mommy and Daddy. So I'm going to head up this way to Mommy. Or I should say, Mummy. Karlach's just gonna pummel this kid. Boink. Okay.
Want to play? Let me show you my favorite toy.
Fluffy memory on Shadowed Land. And more little buddies. So his fluffy friend is a shadow plush of an owl bear. Very interesting. Ouch! Ouch! Let's try this.
Should get started.
That didn't do a thing. Not a thing. Yikes. She gets an extra weapon attack because she's a great weapon master. Awesome. Ooh, friends until the end again. Ooh, Shadowheart took a little bit of a bonk there. That's okay, she can recast. So, Halsin can heal himself while he's in lunar form. Or while he's in animal form, so that's nice. And I'm going to dismiss his wild shape now. Mommy can't find me. Uh-oh. Oh, she did find me. Good job, Mummy. All right. This guy is almost done for. He called more friends. Shadowheart's just gonna gobble them up. But I may be able to have Halsin. No, that's too big of an area of attack, so I'll have him call lightning. I can have him heal somebody. How about Shadowheart?
Let's end this.
And now Shadowheart can heal everybody. I love the little portraits for these creepy little kids. Look at their faces. Woo. It was worth it to hit myself with that attack. It was worth it.
With haste.
Oops. Slipped on my own ice. As we do. Uh-oh, Mummy found me again. Mummy's really good at hide and seek, I guess. Makes sense that Oliver plays it all the time. Use Lathander's light. Maybe, yep, I can make it perfectly right here. They're really beating the daylights out of me. This one has really got me. Okay, Daddy definitely did not like lightning. He definitely did not like that, so good for me.
We're not done playing yet.
We're not. Fluffy, oh no. He just called another owl bear. I was not expecting that. Mercy. Okay, Halzen, you got another, you do. You have another one of those. So let's go back into, animal shape. Let's take some of these little guys out.
Why couldn't you just leave me alone?
Oh
Why can't
no.
I just stay here playing? I had everything I've ever wanted right here. And you
He's in
ruined
animal
it.
shape.
I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
Be gentle. He's much more than a child. But he doesn't truly know that.
This is awkward. Okay. I'm gonna leave this to you, Halzen. You know what needs to be said better than anyone, and I'm not about to argue with a bear.
It shall be done. Oliver.
Aw, this is too
Nobody is
bad.
making you leave. This is your home.
Look at his little ears
But
move.
it is dark, empty, lonely. I don't want you to be alone. I want you to be with Thaniel.
Look at his little
Why
ears
should I
move.
go back to him? He abandoned me.
No, you were stolen from each other. Neither of you are to blame. And I know your pain. I truly do. Thaniel was my friend also. I played with him, grew up while he stayed the same. He made me who I am today. And then he was ripped away from me.
Oh, his little sad ears.
But you need not be alone any longer. You need not invent friends. Thaniel is back. He's waiting for you.
Fine. I'll do it. It might be nice to be with him again. Bye.
Boy.
And thank you for playing with me.
Aw, well, that was awkward.
It's done, at last. Soon the land will be unshrouded. We should return to Thaniel when we can.
Sure enough, big guy. Sure enough. All right, let's dismiss wild shape. So nice to see that when he's not a bear, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's return to camp.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Actually, does Halzen have to stop concentrating on this thing? Nope. Can't get rid of the
Time to
fireball.
rest.
You know, if he's in animal form, it ends up looking like that. Now the fireball is in camp. What the heck? Everybody stay away from the fireball. I tried to not have him in animal shape during that scene because the acting is really nice and it's very sweet. But sometimes he's in wild shape when the battle ends, and that's just how he stays for some reason. Maybe they'll fix that at some point. Maybe they will.
Wits and blades always sharp. Take you. Take you. Take you.
Hmm. Now I should have some sponges around here somewhere. Do I have a sponge tray anywhere? I do. So let me go over here. This is something that would make you very happy because you can use sponges to clean yourself off. So let me just equip that. Oh.
What to do?
That explains it. There we go. This was not a feature in the game all along, but they've recently added it. So now look at that. She's all clean. That's so nice. So we're going to rest. I'm going to do a quick save. The ear close-up especially. Well, you know what I do appreciate about the ears is that they are very expressive. You know, like when he was sad, his ears went down, and they're very wiggly ears. If ears could act, now we know. Okay, so let's go talk to Halsin. Oh, look, it's little Thaniel. He feels better.
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
Say what you really mean, Thaniel. Okay, let's go talk to Halsin.
Oakfather preserve you.
You've spent all these years fighting the Shadow Curse. What happens once it's lifted? Oh no, let me go down to 5 first. What happened before when the Shadow Curse was unleashed?
Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now fell to the shadows, became part of the shadows. And worst of all, I lost contact with Thaniel. I wanted to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my predecessor, was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety. That was my first day as Archdruid. An inauspicious beginning.
Inauspicious? Sounds like you did what you had to and saved lives.
You are right, but I must not lose focus until everything has been put right. I've wasted too much time already. Years in which nature has suffered.
You've spent all these years fighting the Shadow Curse. What happens once it's lifted?
Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is.
Of course, I only wish you'd joined me earlier.
So do I. But one duty at a time.
I met a peer of yours, the druid Jaheira. Do you know her?
Only by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt.
You're an archdruid. What could you possibly have left to learn from anyone?
No matter how long I live, I will always strive to remain a keen pupil. Only a fool would think he could drink in all knowledge until none is left. There is always more. Nature's tapestry is infinitely complex. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Defended the Grove, Korga, the Shadow Druids. At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal.
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seemed my faith was more than well-founded.
I feel like I haven't gotten to know you properly yet.
It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand consume me, and people think I'm obsessed. Trust me, the day I no longer have to talk about the Shadow Curse will be a happy one. What would you like to know?
How did you come to be a druid?
I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Thaniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector.
Tell me something about yourself that I wouldn't even think to ask.
You're not a doppelganger, are you?
Oh, no,
Trying
I'm
to
sorry.
study me
Did
to
I not
learn
pick the
all my
right one?
secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in high forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The Grove became my family, with Sylvanus as my teacher. And now I have you.
So sorry, I picked number 2, which was something about, do you have anybody important, in your life, family, lovers, that sort of thing. And now she's going to say, I'm sorry for your loss.
It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable.
You didn't answer the part about lovers.
I'm 350 years old. Of course there have been lovers. Just because I love nature doesn't mean I'm betrothed to it. Though sometimes nature needs reminding.
Hold on. Nature needs reminding of what exactly?
Well, I didn't pick this scar up in battle. I was in wild shape. Only I forgot it was the season when bears are particularly social. A she-bear claimed me as her own and did not appreciate being spurned.
Don't leave me hanging. Is there someone in your life right now?
Right now, I bed down alone, I'm afraid. Perhaps once I talk less of curses and parasites, my fortunes will improve.
Aw. So tell me something about yourself that I wouldn't even think to ask.
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey.
That line always kills me. You're fortunate to know what you like. I wouldn't pay any attention to what others think.
You're right. Sometimes I think people look at me and imagine my feelings can't be hurt.
Whittling, what do you make?
Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks.
I live in mortal fear of krakens, though I've never actually seen one.
Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're quite large for an elf.
I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now.
We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
It's a natural question, but I don't have a good answer, I'm afraid. Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened.
Okay, well, that's enough for now.
Anytime.
I'll need you to remain in camp for now.
Wherever you need me.
I'll find you when I need you.
I'll be right here in camp. Take care out there.
Okie dokie. Scrimshaw, I'm not sure what you're referring to. Oh. I need to talk to Shadowheart. She's a little butthurt about the shadow curse being lifted.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shah for much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorn to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
All right. Shadowheart's a little injured that we're lifting the shadow curse. All right. Oh, I know. I want Will. I don't want Karlach anymore. Hang on.
Copper for your thoughts?
I'm gonna need you to stay behind in camp.
Sounds boring.
It is.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Okay.
Well met.
I'd like you to join me.
That's the spirit.
Thank you.
Yes, darling.
I need you in my party. Will you travel with us?
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Okay, and he can feed on me tonight.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over.
I don't have to persuade anybody tomorrow.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. I'll see you tonight.
Wow. Okay. Let's get some sleep. All right, all right, all right. What shall we give Gale to cook? Let's see. I think that seems good. So next we are going to go to the Toll House and complete a fun little side quest. To get there, I need to go to Rethween Town. Or Rythween, or Rithween, I'm not sure how they pronounce it.
What a day.
There's not a lot of stuff here, but it's over here. So first there's an inspector's memo up here. I don't think any of this is very important to us.
What's this? Cheese? Ugh, something that used to be cheese. Silks from Cormier? No, just cobwebs. Gems from Thay. Or gem, rather.
So we have this visage of obedience.
Report to the tollmaster. Pay the toll.
Okay. Got to report to a toll master, apparently.
You should leave now.
Yeah.
I should have left when I still could.
Please don't mention cookies. Ooh, I could go for a cookie right now. That sounds good. Okay, so now I want to try to make my way upstairs.
Let's move.
This is really kind of a hard combat sequence, but super fun.
What do you bring?
Who are you?
I require gold.
If I give you gold, what do I get in return?
You can pass, but first you must pay.
Okay. Here's a gold piece.
I require more.
I might. Tricks. It's proud.
That's not what I want. Huh. That is not what I want. Let me bring Asterion over here. Why can't I pickpocket her? Ah, jeez. I'm having trouble pickpocketing her.
Left to take. Nobody left to kill.
I want to pickpocket her. Ah, there we go. Oh. Give me 1 second. There we go. So I'm going to steal that, that, and that. All right. I don't hand out gold for so little in return.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay.
I don't think this is going to go over very well, but how about the toll collector scam is old and uninspired. Give it a rest. Figure out a new trick. Pretty sure this is going to lead to me getting an ass beating, but let's see. Oh, maybe it's going to work. Oh, it works. Let's see what happens.
Trick! No! Gold! I require gold!
Persuasion, look, I've run this scam myself. I know it's a trick, a basic one at that. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Oh, what? I can't believe I passed that.
A trick! Trick! No! 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 I paid back.
Okay, so I'm a penny pincher? Oh, what, did I destroy her? I guess I don't have to fight her. What happened to all the visages? Well, they're gone. Well, that's too bad, because the fight is outstanding. Okay. Well, there you go. We avoided a whole fight by using persuasion. I've never had it turn out like that before, which just goes to show you how amazing this game is. That has never happened, but I still get the twist of fortune. Outstanding. I'm going to send that to Halsin. Another 100 gold, another 100 gold. Wow. I didn't have to, I didn't have to fight her or anything. So let me open this. Let's see. I'll need this. I fell short. Let me see if anybody else can do it. Let's see. Maybe Will? Maybe. Let's see. Nope. I can give it another try, though. He came close. Aw, come on. You know who is surprisingly strong? Shadowheart. Let me see if she can do it.
What the next move is.
Yeah, there she goes. Okay, so we had a key for that. Let's go inside and get all the things we can get here. There's nothing in these bookshelves. I don't think there's anything good in the desk. Nope. Or in this desk.
What's that?
And I can send this to Halsin. Now Halsin has a nice pretty shield too. I will add this to wares. The Toll House Ledger. What's her face? Thorm. That lady is a Thorm's sister, by the way. Yeah, she likes gold. That is Thorm's sister or cousin or something along those lines. And then I don't... You can stand up now, Astarion. And then I don't think there's anything good in these either. There is not.
Where am I needed?
So I'm gonna see if Will can break into these floorboards here. All right, let's bring Astarion down here. Oh. Yay, fire shield. So the best part about this quest is that you get a lot of gold, and it really comes in handy later on in the game. So it's worth it to take your time through here and get all the goodies that you can get. There's also a button there that will let you out. That hat looks really cute on Karlach, by the way.
As it could have.
An absolute outfit. That might come in handy, so I'm going to hang on to that. All right. Now out this way, there's going to be some more gold. Kind of feel bad for you that you didn't get to see the fight. It's pretty impressive, I have to say. Oh.
Seized inventory.
So there's seized inventory behind those vines, and we'll be able to get to them in just a minute. The main thing that you want to get over here is inside the desk, and it's the Toll House Clerk's key. Over here, there's going to be a few more things. So yeah, the Thorm family ran this place, and they are bonkers. Bonkers. They are crazy. Boy, the Visage of Heartlessness was way over here. Jeez. So what do you think of Halzin's story about how he got his scar? Oh, how did I get... What did I just do here? Where am I? I just jump off the ledge. I guess I jumped for some reason. I don't know why. Let me go back up here. More gold. Yay, more gold. I like gold too, by the way. Maybe not as much as the Thorm family, but I like it just fine. Gold is all right by me. I could probably use some more, actually. If anybody's offering gold, I just want you to know I am definitely okay with taking some. I would be all right with that. Nothing there. Maybe over here. Oh.
Right tool will do the trick.
Oh. I may need Astarion for this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need Astarion for that. No worries. 30 is a pretty... Wait a minute. Didn't I just get a key? I thought the key I got should do that. Well, anyway, there's some more stuff. Ooh, look at that big pile of gold. I'll take that. Oh, that was 14 gold. Come on now. Oh, that looked like a huge amount of gold. And I was like, oh, here's 14 gold for you. Thanks. Thanks a lot, buddy. 14. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Yes. You always know it's going to be good when it's inside an opulent chest. Yeah, if anybody has some extra gold, right? It never hurts to ask. And yes, that's a very interesting bear scar. Ah, this is for Gale. Oops, I sent it to Asterion and by mistake, but that's okay. Let's see. I think that's everything in here. I think there's a little gold up here. Can I make it? Nope, can't make it from here. So now, Will and I are going to go upstairs. And actually, I can probably have Astarion and Shadowheart do a fast travel. So let me break them out.
My faith will guide me.
And I'll send them back to the fast travel point, and then they can join me up top. But first, I think I'll have Asterion go try to open that other chest, or that other vault. Here we go. Now, where was it? Where was the other vault? Over here, I think.
Simple.
Maybe. Could happen. Maybe. Did it. All right. Now, before we open it, let's read this little note. There should be a note here. Oh, he can't detect it. He's not seeing it. Well, here's this poor little guy. And basically, since we couldn't see the note, basically what happens here is that,
A forgotten soul trapped in a safe. But who put them there and why?
it was somebody trying to escape the shadow curse, and they thought they would be safe in here, so... yeah, that's why he's in there. But you have to be able to... perceive this note on the wall, and if you can't, I guess you can't read it. So unfortunately, we won't be able to read it. Now, where was I? These guys are going to find a way into that place. So let me just collect everybody together.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Here come Astarion and Shadowheart to join us. Now, one of these two should perceive it.
Something over there.
And now Will can break that open. Okay.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Can't afford to stay idle.
a lot on my mind.
Why did you jump back up? How did she jump back up? That's a little high. Okay, so we have a few things here. We have a great axe, a scroll, and most interesting is the Selunite prayer book. Threads of silver. Dear Seluna, our fair maiden, weave our hearts with threads of silver. Guide us with the light of the moon and quench us with the purest of tears. Shadows taunt us, hear our prayers. Shadows stalk us, hear our prayers. Shadows wound us, hear our prayer. Seluna, thou with radiant loom, mend our hearts with threads of silver. Heal us with drops of morning dew and soothe our souls with softest star glow.
Seluna prayer book. We should leave it, unless we need kindling for our campfire.
Ooh. She is catty about the Selunites. I mean, she really don't like them, you know? She really has some things to say about followers of Seluna.
Wonder what's past this.
Always safe in a safe. Listen, that's right. I think you've got the gist of it. I think that's exactly what happened. Let's see. This one, Fireheart, Fervent Flames. When you take fire damage dealt by another creature, you gain 2 turns of heat. This is going to Carlock. Okay, I think that's everything. So now everyone is just gonna meet back at the
All right. What now?
fast travel point. And we'll go to camp, and that is it for today. Had to get some little things out of the way. Yeah, definitely don't want to talk to her about moon goddesses. She is quite offended by that. So I'm going to start a rest. That will be it for today. I hope you have enjoyed today's shorter stream of Baldur's Gate 3. Tomorrow we will be going to the tavern, which is a lot of fun, and we will be doing the quest for that guy with the white raven. So that should be interesting. See you here. I guess it's not tomorrow. That'll be Saturday. So see you here next time, and thanks for watching Your Mom Games.